Hi, and welcome to the OSSLT prep for 2014 OSSLT in the spring of 2014. This is Mr. Beckett from Smiths Falls District Collegiate Institute, and I'm going to be taking you through a few of these PowerPoint videos just to give you an idea of what to expect and how to get ready for the OSSLT in the spring. So what is the OSSLT? What is the Ontario Secondary School Literacy Test? Well, it's a test for all the students in Ontario in grade 10 for them to assess the reading and writing abilities that they have got by grade 10. And each year it's done every year, and it's one of the three components of graduation, along with credits and your volunteer hours. So credits, volunteer hours, and the literacy test are your three components you need to graduate and get your diploma in Ontario. So this year the administration of the test is on Thursday, March 27th, 2014. That's Thursday, March 27th, 2014. And this year, as in other years, there'll be two test booklets and one student answer sheet. There's two sessions, they're 75 minutes each, and in each session you'll do one of the test booklets. And there's a break in between. You find out your results in late May and early June, and you're mailed a report showing if you have passed or not. And from there, some other things, more detailed results can be available from your principal, from Miss Keach, or Mr. Fisher, or even Mr. Cook. But Miss Keach, typically, you talk to her, and she'd be able to give you more detailed results about your results from the test. So this is exactly what the tests looked like in 2011. There's a sample test booklet, but they still look very similar. You'll have booklet 1 and booklet 2, booklet 1 for the first session and booklet 2 for the second session. And then there are answers that are longer answers where you actually have to write an answer, are written right in the booklets on lined paper that's built into the book. For the multiple choice, they're built into a student answer sheet that is separate from the booklet. So what is on the test? The OSSLT has different types of reading. One of them is informational texts, so information paragraphs, news reports, things like that. Other one they would have on the test would be graphic texts, which are picture texts, maps, charts, diagrams, pictures. And the last one is narrative texts, which are story texts, dialogues, and real life stories. The types of reading questions that are on the test, the types of things they're going to ask you, are multiple choice and short answer. So multiple choice about a text that you've read, whether it be a story or a news story, a multiple choice question about that, or a short answer question about that story that you read, or that graphic text that you read. The types of reading skills they're looking for you to be able to read and understand what is directly stated, that is like what's right on the lines. They're looking for you to understand what's stated indirectly. What that means is things that are written that are inferred. They're what's called in between the lines, reading between the lines. And finally, understanding the connections between the story and your own experiences, your own thoughts. Types of writing questions on the text. Well, the two big writing questions on the test, and there's one in each booklet, and if you have one in the first booklet, you'll have the opposite one in the second booklet. So they are the news report and the opinion, a series of opinion paragraph, sort of an opinion piece. Okay, so an opinion piece, which is a series of paragraphs that tell an opinion. So the news report and the opinion piece are the two long writing tasks. There's also short answer questions and multiple choice that will be for writing. The type of writing skills that they're looking for you to be able to develop a main idea with supporting details. They're looking for you to organize information on ideas, and they're looking for you to use conventions, spelling, and grammar for the most part properly. Now, are they going to ding you on little spelling mistakes? A little bit, not too bad, but it's when your spelling and your grammar take away from the understanding of the piece is when there's more problems. So the conventions are there. They're not as major as the other two, as number 1 and number 2 on this slide. How to prepare? The first one is don't panic. The literacy test is not that difficult, and it's not really worth losing sleep over or being panicked about. If you look in this website and find some good prep materials, as well as work hard in your English and other classes, it should not be that difficult a task for you to do. Some useful information. Last year we had 66% of SFDCI's students, they passed it. And of the 65 people who didn't pass it, 45 of them were 20 points or less away from passing out of 400 marks. What does that mean? Well, that means they were very close to passing. Of those 45 people that didn't make it, they were very, very close to passing. And if they had been able to do some literacy prep, they would have likely been able to pass. Even just a few little things here and there in the test, and they likely would have passed. So we had some very close misses on the test last year. So that's some information that's very useful to you, in that little things on the test, little details that if you fill those out and take your time, you'll be better off, and you'll be more likely to pass the test. So listen, learn, take it seriously, but don't panic. So keep going through this website, and there'll be some prep in school for you to practice, and you should be just fine on this test. So thank you for watching this video, and there's some more for you to look at on this website, and I hope that's helpful. And if not, you can come see me in the halls, and I'll clear it all up for you, make it all straight in your mind. All right, take care, and we'll see you around.